Welcome back to my Lobotomy Corporation bedtime story reading. This is Hitori, and I'll be helping you fall asleep with some ambient audio and awesome OST from our favorite game, as I learn more about Lobotomy Corporation's abnormalities. In the last video, we read about Snow White's apple. This time, it'll be Skin Prophecy. This is now the 57th abnormality in Lob Corp reading. Check the entire playlist on the card on the upper right of this video. Let's begin. Skin Prophecy T-09-90 is a test tool abnormality in the form of a bloody book constructed from human flesh, bones, and other tissues, held up by the skeletal hands of a fleshy podium. The book rests open with bloody marks in runic symbols contained on its pages. Ability: Skin Prophecy's ability triggers upon use. When an employee uses it, they will get an increase of prudence by 15 points, and additionally, they will become weaker against white damage by 0.3. The additional prudence can stack up to 10 times. 100 of prudence, max SP, and the additional weakness only stack up to 2.3 white damage defense. The extra prudence stat can also increase the stat level of the employee. When the max stat upgrade is reached, the tool will not have any use on the employee anymore, but can still be used. These upgrades only last until the day ends. If the employee panics after reading the book in the same day they use it, they will get killed by a portal that appears below them as appendages shaped like arteries drag the employee into the portal. Origin: according to its background, Skin Prophecy is stated to be a religious book housing old writings of unimaginable truths said to enlighten its readers. Its believers bound it within human skin, hoping to make its sanctity last forever. Those who master the truth contained within the book will be called by the prophets. Unable to reject them, seemingly set free. Log End Method: Log End Method will be unlocked depending on the interaction amount. 1 use, 3 uses, 5 uses, 7 uses. Log: an ancient-looking religious book that rests on top of a skinny lectern. Its numerous pages are written on old parchment. Its believers prayed that its sanctity would last forever by binding the tome in human skin. Those who open the book will be enlightened to unimaginable truths. The ones who have mastered the truths will be called by the prophets. This cannot be denied. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. Method: the employee who reads this book will experience an increase in prudence. The book can be read until one's prudence reaches its limit. The more one reads, the more they will become vulnerable to white damage. Any employee who panics after reading this book will perish immediately. Trivia. The Skin Prophecy is the first tool abnormality to change the defense of its user. It was downgraded from WoW to Test in update 0.3.0.7. If an employee with a gift given from the Silent Orchestra uses the abnormality, they will be given an increase absorb of white damage. Max is the usual negative 2.3. Skin Prophecy has an aberration known as Skin Prophet appearing in Limbus Company. So this past few abnormalities we have been reading has not been a lot of things to read from what you can see here in how long this video is. So I will extend the talking points as best as I could, but I can't promise that because this thing is a tool abnormality, and if there's anything I don't like doing with tool abnormality, it's using them. So when I used this thing the first time, nothing happened, of course. My employee did not panic for some reason, nor have I ever seen anybody ever panic using Skin Prophecy. But the fact that just a chance of your employee going into here and just suddenly panics, and they're gonna be dead immediately the moment they go in there, or probably, wait, do they die when they go on? No, they don't. Anyway, I cannot just make this video any more longer, but for you guys that actually come in here and actually listen to this talking point, I'll give you a free Patreon only access audio since you are so nice to me in listening to this part. Okay? This is from my D&D campaign. This is the letter to my king. So I'll just give you a little tiny bit of a story. Why is there a letter to the king? Because in the D&D campaign, I got a boyfriend, and my boyfriend is the king, and I promised him to write letters to him, so I wrote letters. This is the first letter. Now, if you're interested in our D&D campaigns, go to the Patreon, or even just subscribe right now, because I will be also doing lives for my D&D campaign here on YouTube whenever we get the subscriber goal in Twitch, which is kind of weird, I know. Like, why do I have to go subscribe to you in Twitch if I can just subscribe to you here in YouTube? Number one, I don't make money in YouTube. So if you don't like buying the merch that I have down there, just scroll a little bit down from this video, you will see some merch. If you don't want to buy that, you can subscribe to my Twitch so that I can get some monies. Thank you very much. Without further ado, please, this is an exclusive Patreon only unlockable access, which will be free for you guys listening to Skin Prophecy Lobotomy Corporation reading number 57. You're welcome. My king, how have you been? I'm interested to know about your newfound hobby and things that you like doing in your free time. I wanted to be able to write to each other and discuss things that are not about work. You have been nice to me ever since we met, but I want to get to know you more. When I first looked up and saw you at Sicilium, time stopped. You were so beautiful, like the golden sun that I have been wanting to see after being stuck in that gloomy country. You're so beautiful, imposing, and powerful, I thought. No way you're going to be interested in me. I'm probably just some criminal you want rid of. But you looked at me with your blue eyes, and it's like I looked up at my home's blue sky again. You know, I think of you every other time, my king. Do you think of me often? There's a pattern of you appearing at times when I'm down. When I was weary, just after my trial. After Zoltrak almost lost her life, and of course when I discovered everything about the people I called family my whole life. You're always there for me when things were going wrong for me and my friends, and I feel both vulnerable and safe with you. I like that I can stop pretending to be strong and just feel secure when you're around. I still have a lot of things to tell you, but I think this letter is getting a little long. I do excel more in writing than speaking. I just want to let you know I'm happy that we have mutual feelings with each other. Thinking of you always. Hetty Boldstand. Thank you for listening. So, aside from that, I also have my handwriting of this specific letter in my Patreon. So not only will you unlock the exclusive audio for this, with the beautiful music, not from Project Moon, but another music, you can go to Patreon and also see my handwriting in script, of course, so that people are gonna be like, oh my god, my eyes. And back to Skin Prophecy, do I like this abnormality? No. But if you have tips or interesting details about this abnormality, please comment about it down below. If you like, you can also catch my stream in Twitch and here on YouTube, so you can assist me if you're a veteran in the game. If you want more Project Moon content from me, please don't hesitate to like the video. You can also support me further with my Patreon. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank my current Patreon supporters that are shown on the screen, as well as my Twitch subscribers. I want to always let you know that I appreciate everything you do for me, truly. This thanks is also extended to you who's currently watching. Anyway, until next time, I hope you rest easy.